what they say, the evil that men do lives with them, not after them. Yes, that is the case of Yul Edochie and Judy Austin. The evil that they perpetrated towards May Edochie, in fact, have backfired. Yes, it has backfired. They tried all sort of manners, to make her angry, to make her curse them, to make her furious, to make her lose her guide. But she didn't put up to their request. In fact, she actually did the opposite of what they wanted her to do. She kept silent and started winning. That was actually the genesis of the whole problem. Okay, let us start from how it all started. It started on one fateful morning when we were just minding our businesses, and then Yul Edochie posted a very beautiful cute son that he has with his second wife, as he said, Judy Austin, and called out Judy Austin as his second wife, and that he's happy marrying her as a second wife, and that marrying her as a second wife has brought him more blessing than he ever envisaged. We are all torn apart because we didn't know that Yul Edochie was having an extramarital affair outside his marriage. We didn't know that his wife was passing through all these things. The wife, that is May Edochie, was passing through all these things, all these years, but she was just covering up for him because of the love that she had for him. And that alone made May Edochie angry, disappointed, and even went to depression. She went into depression. Yes, after some time, she came out from depression. She's still on the healing process because it takes years for this type of thing, for this kind of betrayal to go. But that is not why I'm trying to that's not what I'm trying to say. I'll forget that I'm digressing. What I'm actually saying is the fact that ever since May Edochie started winning, ever since she started banging endorsement deals, ever since she started, hanging out with people of timber and caliber, people of substances, Yul Edochie has never been happy about it. In fact, what he wanted her to do when he announced the arrival of his other son and then his second wife, he wanted her to, curse him on social media, come out on social media, insult him, pick up a fight, that kind of this thing now. Make her look like a mad person so that Yul Edochie on his own part will not tell the whole world that, you see the reason why I left you, you see the reason why I left May Edochie for another person. And then people will support him because they'll be like, this woman is a troublesome woman. Every man wants peace of mind. Every man wants, happiness. But May Edochie wasn't giving him the happiness that he wanted. That is the reason why he left. But lo and behold, it wasn't the case. I don't know who advised May, but she has a good advisor. I don't know who her PR is. I don't know whether she's the one handling everything on her own. But if she is truly the one, she's a strong woman. She's a real MVP because she neither replied them nor even, say anything angry. All she wrote was, "My God will judge you." And that comment alone has even made people like her the most, have made people love her the most, because they'll be like, what kind of woman is this? With all this embarrassment that Judy Austin and Yul Edochie are causing, with all this anguish that they caused you, you never for one day said any bad thing against them. Unlike, how celebrity wedding is now, celebrity marriage crash is, celebrity, problems are. One party will come on social media, the likes of Blossom and Red Vigor. When they had issues, Red Vigor up till now, after so many years, she's still lamenting. She's still coming out to say some kind of things about her ex-husband Blossom Chukwujekum. Same thing as Nkechi Blessing. They've been at loggerhead with her ex-husband, and also Tonto Dike. But that is not the case of May Edochie, because she's a virtuous man, because she's a woman of substance, because she's a woman that has sense. Because if he's a senseless person, she will just go on a cursing spree, insulting everybody, causing everything to be everybody to be against her. But she didn't do that. All she did was silently go to her knees, pray to God, and then ever since, she has been winning. And Judy Austin on the other part has been wanting her to, clap back, has been wanting her to fight her, because she has been doing a lot on social media. She has been, snidely insulting her, saying all manner of things, even have the effrontery to comment on Yul Edochie's picture where her children, that is May's children, are. You can imagine what audacity, what effrontery, all because you want to get a response from May Edochie so that people will say May is a troublesome person, that kind of thing. And then at the end of the day, a lot of people will not like Judy Austin and say, we've seen the reason why you went for that is Yul Edochie, that May was a bad person, so that they would just want to paint May as an evil, horrible person, as the villain of the whole film. But she proved them wrong. And she proved them wrong in such a way that she made them look so stupid, and they don't even know what to do anymore again. Now they are both ashamed of themselves. They have clout chased it didn't work. They have insulted her, it didn't work. They have even come to lay accusation on, blamed her for so many reasons. Because the other day, Judy Austin and Yul Edochie were like, if I talk, you don't know my own side of story. You know my own side of story. If I say my own side of story, everybody will scatter, everywhere will scatter. But I choose not to say my own side of story. What is your own side of story, madam, oga, and madam? You don't have any story. You disrespected the mother of your children. You didn't even love the mother of your children. You didn't even acknowledge her. You went ahead and took a second wife, as you claim. You went ahead and impregnated your side chick, and then you rubbed it on her face by bringing it on social media without even coming to apologize to her. And you feel that everything is going to work out fine for you. And when things are no longer working out fine for you, you now want to, come close to her. How will you, after making all this miserable mistake, come and still go and unfollow your wife? Why will you do that? What are you trying to prove? It just shows how stupid you are. It just shows how childish you are. They say a fool at 40 is definitely a fool forever. And obviously, Yul Edochie is emanating some qualities of that. Because, in fact, as I'm talking to you now, he's running into depression. He doesn't know what he's doing again. He doesn't have his rest of mind. He doesn't have peace. He doesn't even have anything. All he has is just himself and Judy Austin. And a lot of people have lost respect for him because he's the one that will lose in all ramification. Judy, on her own part, wanted to clout chase, wanted to be a celebrity, wanted to be a controversial celebrity like Tonto Dike that will still be loved by a lot of people. But it didn't work for her. And now she's really, really angry. She doesn't know what to do again because she has tried all her possible best to put May Edochie down. She has tried all her possible best to make her a bad person, to make her the evildoer. But all fingers are still pointing at Judy Austin and Yul Edochie. They are just, insulting them. They're still telling them that what they did is bad, that they should go and apologize to May Yul Edochie because they all did wrong. All shades of wrong. There was nothing good about what they did except the fact that a beautiful boy, that is Star Dike, was born out of the whole thing. If not, they really messed up big time. And if I'm to be Yul Edochie, I will just swallow my pride, go and apologize to my wife, and go back to my wife so that things will come back to normal, so that your respect will come back, so that your endorsement will come back. Because they said a woman is a man's blessing. Yes, I believe that, because ever since he was married to May Yul Edochie, a lot of good things were coming for him. Yes, endorsement, brands, influencing work, but now nothing is just coming for him. Like everywhere is now locked, as though it's a log grid. Everything is just not working out the way it's supposed to work, and it's making Yul Edochie confused. And because of that, he's actually going into depression. From his post, from his write-up, you will know that a lot of things have really gone wrong. And that is the only advice I can give to Yul Edochie as a good fan of him. Thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, kindly give this video a thumbs up, and also comment down below what you think Yul Edochie is going to do in order to avert this mess that he has created. Yes, we already know that he has created this mess, but he can still